Hello, everybody. Welcome to our sweet little variety virtual Pride Solidarity June show. We have a lot going on, as I'm sure you do off in your little corner of the world right now. My name is Eva Destruction, and I am your host for the evening. So first off, we are not in Askew. We are still in my living room, but Askew just opened due to phase 2. And we hope to be back with them shortly. Hopefully next month. We can't guarantee anything. Follow us on Facebook or our website. We do have one of those if you want updates. But we do hope to be back at Askew next month and want to give a huge shout out to Winsong, John, and the crew. We're so happy that you're opening again, and we look forward to joining you soon. And hi to everybody who's watching it from there. We miss you guys. So there's that. Secondly, we are splitting our proceeds this month. Our show has always strived to be a anti-racist, feminist, queer-friendly, body-positive variety experience. And part of the work of that this month is honoring what Rhode Island Pride is doing. They have had to cancel due to COVID, and they are recognizing their roots based on what's happening right now with Black Lives Matter, which we support, by the fucking way. So we are going to be splitting our proceeds from this show. Usually they all go to Rhode Island Pride. This month that they are going to be split between Rhode Island Pride and the Rhode Island Solidarity Fund, which does amazing social justice work, and we highly recommend you check it out. Without further ado on that, let's have a look at how you can give us money. PayPal and Venmo, love them. PayPal.me/sweetlittlevariety, no OW, they wouldn't give it to us, just sh. Or on Venmo, venmo.com/sweetlittlevariety show. You can give us money anytime during this whole performance, and it'll go to some of the performers who are not donating their time because, they lost their gigs, or the Rhode Island Solidarity Fund, or Rhode Island Pride. All good places for you to put your money. You've been so generous the last 2 shows. We fucking love you for it. Please keep it up. So yeah, you can give us money for that. And I think that is all I have. All right, so without further ado, let's get on to our first act. So our first performer is a liberated lesbian, fuck yeah, using music to tell stories and live out loud. She and we have been looking forward to her first ever Sweet Little Variety Show performance since January. Tonight she'll be performing songs from her upcoming EP, Hopeless Romantic. Everyone please give a warm Sweet Little Variety welcome to Abba A. Biggs Armoo-Daniels.
I go by A. Biggs. I'm going to be doing a few songs from my upcoming EP, Hopeless Romantic. This is another round.
Hooked on you, I'm shook off you. I walk in the spot I've got on my favorite top. I'm thinking I look hot, so where's she at? 'Cause you've been on my mind all week. I'm thinking about the way we breathe when you're holding on to me. Tell me you agree, 'cause I feel it like wine flowing through my mind, like rhyme. You got me feeling warm. Intoxication forms, and now I'm hooked on you. I'm positively shook off you. What I'm in the mood to do is have another round. I see you back there, and across the room we share looks that just pierce the where to go, and I don't care, they all know. I just wanna take this show and get it on the road, 'cause I feel intoxication forms, and now I'm hooked on you. I'm positive, shook off you. What I'm in the mood to do is have another round with you. Feel it like wine, flowing like rhyme. You got me feeling. Am I dreaming? I'm hooked on you. I'm shook off you. Listen, I can't even see my coworker talking to me, 'cause I didn't hear what they said. Girl, I'm thinking about you instead. I'm thinking about the way that we grew and all the different ways that you move. Running through my mind, you'll be found till we have another round. Like wine flowing through my mind, like rhyme. You got me feeling warm. Intoxication forms, and now I'm hooked on you. Positively shook off you. What I'm in the mood to do is have another round. This is anime, by the way, and this one is called Up. Got me playing Jodeci, hoping you'll come and talk to me. Oh, you keep me up, you keep me up at night. You made it hard for me to keep my feet on the ground. Got me at the kitchen table writing another round. You keep me up, you keep me up at night. Oh, you got me saying, baby, I'm begging you to save me. From you there's no escaping. Won't you stay? I'm Brandy sitting up in my room, wishing you would drop me a clue. Oh, you keep me up, you keep me up at night. Listen, when I hear your name, I can feel it in my chest. Strumming and amazing and simply the best. You keep me up, you keep me up at night. Oh, and now I'm saying, baby, I'm begging you to save me. From you there's no escaping. Won't you stay, stay with me? Won't you stay, stay with me?
Okay, gonna end it on a fun note. This one is called Tied Up. I met this girl named, she took me on a ride. I had no shame, I threw my caution to the side. Ooh, day by day, we rocked it out. She had my head going round about. I was tied up, captured by the pussy. My girls tried to warn me. They said, hey, Biggs, can't you see? This girl is a fuck boy. It's not worth it, girl, be free. But time after time, we'd bump and grind. I had no judgment, I lost my mind. I was tied up, captured by the pussy. I knew how it would end, I felt my feelings attacked. Had me up all night like insomniac. I was tied up, captured by the pussy. Captured by the pussy. Ooh, day by day, we rocked it out. She had my head going round about. I was tied up, captured by the pussy. She turned out to be a mean girl, and I had every chance to see, but I didn't wanna know it. I'd been thinking about the pee. Ooh, now day after day, I move along and reminisce. I had to write a song about being tied up, captured by the pussy. I knew how it would end, I felt my feelings attacked. But ooh, this girl was a maniac. I was tied up, captured by the pussy. I knew how it would end, I felt my feelings attached. But I was so far gone, I wasn't turning back. I was tied up, captured by the pussy. I was tied up, captured by the pussy. I was tied up, captured by the pussy. Thank you. Again, Hopeless Romantic, coming soon. You can follow me on my Instagram, Abba being Abba, that's ABA being ABA, for updates on the release. Thanks.
Thank you, Abba. That was beautiful. We look forward to having you back again soon. All right, our next performer this is a treat. I love the dancers. Our next performer was born and raised in Russia, and she moved to the US at the age of 25. She began belly dancing during pregnancy for the health benefits through its beauty and grace hooked her. In 2012, she joined Beledi Dance Company, performing all over the state. And she is very excited to give her first virtual performance with the sweet little variety show. Everyone, please welcome Sasha. Sasha, that was beautiful. Thank you. Please come back. We look forward to having you back again. Okay. Next up. So you guys are in for a treat. So if you've never heard of Christopher fucking Johnson, it is time you listened up. He is often referred to as the Poet Laureate of Providence. He is a longtime contributor and occasional host of the Sweet Little Variety Show. He's covered for me, which I appreciate. He won the Rhode Island State Council of the Arts 2018 Fellowship for playwriting, and his new play, Invoice for Emotional Labor, is slated to premiere next year. So please open your mind for the thoughts and rhymes of Christopher motherfucking Johnson.
Hello, Sweet Little Variety Show. My name is Christopher Johnson, and I'm going to do 3 poems to reflect the present climate that we live in. Now, I want to also state that this present climate that we live in, even though a lot of people are just recognizing it now, for me, this has been the present climate since Armoo-Daniels, since Eleanor Bumpers, since Trayvon Martin, since Oscar Grant, since Philando Castile. This is not a new climate for me to live in. It's just new to a lot of people. So I wanted to do these poems to reflect this climate, and let's see if I hope you enjoy it or get something out of it. That's really all I can say. The first poem I'm going to do, I'm going to recite it. The other 2 I'm going to read. I know you're not used to me reading my poems, but because of this importance and the relevance of what's going on right now, I feel like I have to. So I'm just going to do this first poem. It's called What If? What if Jesus came back? Came to America as a Mexican or Syrian refugee? What if Christians denied the second coming of Christ, called him terrorist, and left him in an internment camp or behind a Trump-built wall? What if Jesus already came back, but changed his name to Laquan McDonald, Sandra Bland, or Michael Brown? What if Jesus was spat upon or was taunted for carrying the Black Lives Matter cross? And the crowd jeers, crucify him for marching the state capitals and blocking up highways. And the crowd jeers, crucify him because blue uniform Pharisees said Jesus was a part of a plot to kill cops, when all Jesus wanted was for cops to stop systematically murdering people who look like Jesus, murdered by people who call themselves Christians. What if Jesus keeps coming back and keeps getting crucified? What if God says, I so love the world, I sacrificed my son 1,000 times? Jesus, no more. What if Jesus said, no more? The second poem, again, the sad part about these poems is a lot of the poems that I've been writing for years and years and years and years. The saddest part about these poems is they still have relevancy 10 and 20 years after the fact. So let's do this. If you look back in history, about every 30 years, we go through a race riot and freaking a riot caused by race or racial indifferences in America. That's 90 years. You can go back 90 years. From this day, every 30 years, there's been a riot. So anyway, let's stop that process. Let's stop the cycle. Let's do something about it so I don't have to write these poems anymore. These poems don't have to be said and heard anymore. They can become irrelevant and a thing of the past. This one is called #Loved Ones. They say if it's not on Facebook, it didn't happen. Even though I'm not seeing it, I'm pretty sure it's happening. We keep saying never again until the next hashtag digitally memorializes the next black name slain by blue bullets. And I can't watch another video. We shouldn't have to hashtag another father, hashtag daughter, hashtag loved one. And they don't get it. They say things like, well, what was he doing for the police to shoot him? Hashtag Armoo-Daniels. Why was she so mouthy? Hashtag Sandra Bland. Black on black crime starts so young. Hashtag Tamir Rice. Just cooperate with the police and you won't have a problem. Hashtag Tanisha Anderson. Hashtag Marion Carey. It used to be every 28 hours, but now they can't wait a full day, and I shouldn't have to wait to another snuff flick on Facebook to prove it's happening. Hashtag Delron Small. Hashtag Alton Shelton. Hashtag Philando Castile. There is nothing we can do to change being born with black skin in America. Hashtag Trayvon Martin. Our terrorists don't believe 40 Muslims wait for them in heaven for every black life taken. Hashtag Omar Edwards. Hashtag Howard Morgan. We don't see something, say something every time someone speaks Arabic in an airport. Hashtag white terrorists kill more than Muslim terrorists in the U.S. Our terrorists don't believe 40 virgins wait for them in heaven for every black life taken. Hashtag cops kill more than both. Never Again is like Amazing Grace, a song written by a slave trader. We try to find solace in recovering its meaning for ourselves, but it has as much usefulness as Nazi forgiveness during Jewish Holocaust. The holy cost of equality is so sacred, like forgiveness is only given to brothers, fathers, and sons who serve and protect blue lives, white covenant. But I have a daughter. Aren't I a father too? Am I not May Dorothy's son, Michelle and Nicole's brother? Do I not deserve forgiveness for living while black in a country where it's almost impossible for me to breathe? When a baby is choking, they tell the baby, put your hands up over your head to open the airwaves so that the baby can breathe. I wonder if hashtag Eric Gardner's mom said, just put your hands up, baby, and breathe before he breathed his last. It's like they're trained to kill us. Please don't shoot me. Hashtag Daniel Shaver. Any attempt to defend ourselves is an act of war. I'm not resisting. Hashtag Freddie Gray. It's on Facebook. It's on Twitter. It's all over YouTube. It's real. You can Google it. I want to call this police porn snuff flicks. They have to be getting off on this. They must have a running back. Who could have the best amateur video taken? Winner gets GoFundMe's ranging in the defense fund and the hundred thousands of rewards. After the shooting of 7 Dallas police officers, ex-Representative Joe Walsh declared war on President Obama and the Black Lives Matter movement. Dear ex-Congressman, there were no hashtags before those police officers' names. No makeshift memorial where those officers were slain. No digital media press play icons for us to view over and over and over. Desensitizing Americans to gun violence against police like it is for gun violence perpetrated by police to unarmed Americans. If it is now war, I guess the constant and continual murder of people of color is a Holocaust. Redlining practices chunked out African American concentration camps, and instead of showing stars on lapels, we just simply had to be born. No gas showers or brick oven human roasting rooms, just brass encased hot lead handcuff baths and asphalt and concrete blood pools. Hashtag Michael Brown, hashtag Oscar Grant. It's no wonder state police uniforms look more SS than US. I mean, look more Nazi than us. Dear America, if I am pro something, that doesn't mean I am against something else. I shouldn't have to choose between the police and the people the police are sworn to protect. And this is not a black problem. This is an American problem. And I don't want a hashtag behind my name just because of my skin color. And don't tell me all lives matter. Because if all lives mattered, Black Lives Matter would not exist. This last poem, if you saw my play, New and Dangerous Ideas, this was in that play. It was the end of the poem. It's just basically asking the police to stop killing us. I'm not supposed to see them, the ghosts, but they peek at me through floating fragments of dimensions and I can see them like I'm not supposed to notice red-tailed hawks perched upon highway lampposts in the form of Sankofa. Like the message doesn't exist. Like my next move doesn't matter. Like my America is not killing black boys and letting white men walk away with murder. Like I'm not supposed to speak upon the ghost I see peeking at me from floating fragments of dimensions. Like blue uniforms flashing 4th of July behind me is not a profile. Like race is not a factor when white men capitulate to the urge to create ghosts out of black boys. Like anyone who speaks about beings other than gods or angels is crazy. Like it's okay to make angels out of black boys. Like calling white men devils is racist. Like race is not a factor in the murder trial. Like it's my fault. I can see ghosts like red-tailed hawks perched upon highway lampposts in the form of Sankofa. Like I'm not supposed to see the message peeking at me like ghosts through floating fragments of dimensions, like a mirror shattered and scattered across air. Like I know my next move matters when uniforms 4th of July, America behind me, like I know not all white men are devils, just the ones making angels out of black boys and walking away with murder. Like I'm not supposed to relay the message, like the message doesn't exist, like I'm not all broken hero or shattered Haru. No, Jonah, just Geppetto in the belly of the ghetto, like ghost of murdered black boys, picking at griots through floating fractions of Vatic dimensions. Griots like poets who should be more like prophets like Jonah, not Geppetto in the belly of the ghetto, but prophets seek prophets and the message gets distorted, shattered like pieces of mirror scattered through air, shattered ghosts of broken toys wanting to be real boys. The ghosts speak to me. Missing flying on bikes like angels to mother's kisses, buttermilk biscuits, and after-school dances. Ghosts speak to me, bragging of flying like angels and b-ball pickup and puppy love machismo. Ghosts toss soul and universe to magic penny wish on me to become a man, not a boy, with dreams of flying, shattered, like I could be one of them, like my next move doesn't matter, like I'm not supposed to see the message God graffitied in blue sky and white cloud and red-tailed hawk perched upon highway lamppost in the form of Sankofa, that white men with the urge to make ghosts make black bodies fly like angels. Warning, my next move matters because America is flashing 4th of July in rear view mirror, eyes full of ghosts. Life is unobtainable for black boys, better born angels. Good night.
Hello, everybody. We are back. Thank you, Christopher. As always, that was mind-bogglingly, wonderfully, just spectacular. Everyone, please check Christopher's workout, Invoice for Emotional Labor. He's been working on it for like 2 years now, I think, and it'll be out next year. He has a TED Talk that I suggest you check out. Just check out everything he fucking does, please. Moving on. Our next performer is incomparably spectacular. The woman behind Schifferobe. If you've ever been to a Schifferobe event, you've had a good fucking time at those vintage-themed events. And the Tropicals, a vintage-themed dance troupe. She has something special in store for you that has never before been attempted at Sweet Little Variety Show that we can remember anyway. So you should probably stand up for this. You're actually going to learn something. So everyone, please give a warm welcome to Miss Flapper Tapper, Girl About Town, Miss Kristen Minsky.
Hi friends, Kristen Minsky here. Super excited to be back for another Sweet Little Pride show. I can't remember the last time that I wasn't part of this show as a solo performer with the Tropicals, or from the sidelines cheering on a group of workshoppers that I'd worked to build a routine for the program. Today we're going to do something a little bit different, or I'm going to do something a little bit different. I say we because I'm joined today by my cat Norton, my dog Stanley. Welcome to my home. And I'm going to teach you a couple of tap steps. One of my favorite things to share with students and the Tropicals and now with you all is that it's really hard to feel down while watching or while performing tap steps. So I hope that you'll stand up and join me. There are only going to be 3 of them. We're going to learn what I like to call windshield wipers. We are going to learn a step called the paradiddle, and we're going to round things off with a nice easy finish with toe heel drops, which are exactly what they sound like. So don't be worried. However, if this isn't for you, that's totally cool. And instead, I hope that you will take this opportunity to collect yourself a beverage, to perhaps whip out your phone and make a donation to the program that you've been enjoying so far this evening, and that hopefully you will continue to enjoy. All donations go to Pride this month, so please keep that in mind when you're being generous. And otherwise, I hope that you'll stand up with me now and join me for a little tap-a-tappin'. All right, so we are going to kick things off with what I, again, like to refer to as a windshield wiper step. We need a shoe view to begin, and we'll segue to full body shortly here. But I'm going to shift my weight to my left foot, and I'm going to bring my right foot right in next to it with a nice stamp. Boom. So connecting to the floor with both sets of toes and both heels. I'm going to dig in my right heel, and I'm going to open up for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I'm going to do 2 sets of 4. So again, we're just going to start with that right foot for 1, 2, 3, 4. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 sets of 2 to finish our last set of 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do that whole thing again. 2 sets of 8, 2 sets of 4, and then 4 sets of 2. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Toe, 6, 7, and other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 sets of 4 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2. Boom, and boom. 6, 7, 8. Hopefully that felt really satisfying. Moving on, we're going to learn a paradiddle today. It is called after the drum roll, so we want nice even sounds here, especially today while we're starting out. We're going to start with a heel dig, a brush back, a toe drop, and a heel drop. If you have something you can grab onto while we're doing this, just to have a little extra balance, that's totally cool and fantastic, highly encouraged. Again, we've got a dig, brush, toe, heel, dig, brush, toe, heel, dig, brush, toe, heel. So that brush is kind of like a spank going to the back. Dig, brush, toe, heel, dig, brush, toe, heel. Let's do a couple more. Last 2, dig, brush, toe, heel. Last 1, boom, boom, boom. So we're actually in our little combination of only going to do 4 in total, and they're going to be distributed over 2 sets of 8 counts. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, dig, brush, 7, 8. Again, 2, 3, 4, last 5, 6, 7, 8. To round things off, we are going to take 8 toe heel drops. The great news is, again, they are exactly what they sound like. You just drop your toe, and then you drop your heel. Toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. Now this is typically a traveling step, so when we go to full body view, I'm probably going to locomote this a little bit. But for now, all we have to practice are 2 sets of 8, going from toe heel to toe heel. Let's go from the top with our windshield wipers. We've got 2 sets of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, other side, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 sets of 4 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 sets of 2. Here we go. Boom, 2, and 3. Paradiddle, heel, brush, toe, heel for 5, 6, 7 again, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Toe, heel drops for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we've covered our 3 steps for today. I'm going to go ahead and do them all. I'm going to actually do them facing away from you to start, and then I'm going to face you the second time. So it'll be like we're dancing together, just like old times, huh? Scooch, Sadie. All right, so starting on that right foot, we're going to take those windshield wipers to begin. We've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, other side. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 sets of 4 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 twos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Paradiddle. 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 Third one. And last one. Toe, heel, drops. Here we go. Toe, heel, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to turn around myself because why not? 7 and 8. Let's do the same thing over again, keeping in mind that our legs might be reversed in this instance. So I'm going to be starting with my right foot. You're welcome to do whatever feels best for you. Here we go. And a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Other side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 4s for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And let's twist again, like we did last summer. 6, 7 paradiddles. 1, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6. Toe heel drops for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's take it one more time just for fun and because Sadie seems to be really excited right now. Here we go with a 1, 2, 3. I see that tail line. 5, 6, 7, and a 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 sets of 4 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 2s for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Paradiddles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heel, brush, toe, heel, brush, toe, heel drops for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Awesome. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope to see you again soon. And please be safe out there, and take care.
Summer 43, the man's gunning for me. Blue and white, me war tonight. See, damn my pride and all the cats living down east side. Tonight there's no place to hide. So I can't. No shame. Tonight, I die for our name. Well, when we hit downtown, we start to throw down. We end up doing time. Soon as we met up there.
Thank you so much, Kristen. That was delightful as always. Kristen teaches, so if you're interested in learning more sweet tap moves, please hit her up, email her, hit her up on Facebook, and ask her about tap lessons. She also, like Christopher, has a wonderful TED Talk that I highly recommend you check out. So thank you, Kristen. Next up, we have a musician for you. Our next performer is a gem of a modern American troubadour. Every few years, she drives many miles to share with us her masterful modern folk Americana music and delivers a performance that inspires, informs, and uplifts. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Miss Lara Herscovitch.
Now, hear this now. Can I borrow you for a minute, maybe 2 or 3? Bring the beautiful broken pieces from you and me now. Hear this now. Can we forget about the world for a minute, maybe 2 or 3? What used to be trades in for infinity. Hear this now. Here we can glitter, we can shine, swallow tails on the telephone line, waiting for the call to arrive with this now. Hear this.
waiting for the future to come right here. This now here. We can glitter, we can shine, swallow tails on the telephone line, waiting for the call. Came just in time. It's this now here. This sure as the blackbird delivers spring, we will try and fail, try again. Little did we know that everything is now right here. This right here, right now. What is up, sweet little variety show? My name is Lara Herscovitch, and I am very happy to be back with you, even though we're not together. Sending best wishes to all of you. Hope you're in good health and marching. Rivers rising, and they don't care. Gonna climb aboard a rocket, leave us there where they led us to water and poison the well. Offer sincere apologies only if it sells in the land of the free, full of cages and locks. Rusty family tractors sitting up on concrete blocks. From MLK Boulevard to Arrowhead Lane, looks like we're living for redemption some other day. Hearts of clay, USA. They want the dollar like a bullet aches to leave a gun, while we try to honor the hallowed ground we're standing on. What do the disappearing footprints have to say every day after day after day to me and you, USA? We are underestimated, undeterred, here to stay. Pins in the rafters from the rally yesterday. Learning to look each other in the eye. midnight parking lot, drink up. Maybe you're in a paper cup, shooting satellite. You say this night will change our luck. We're gonna float away, look down at the earth and wave. Jupiter's as nice a place as we've ever been. Calling everybody's angels, angels, angels. Maybe they can finally change us, angels. Friend and foe, for real, for show. Weekend strong, right and wrong. Calling everybody's angels, 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 angels. In the shadows of ashes and scars, we rush off to get what's ours. You say they aim at me and you. In the true light of the hunter's moon, we're gonna float away, look down at the earth and wave. Saturn is as nice a place as we've ever been. Calling everybody's angels, angels, angels. Maybe they can finally change us, angels. Foe and friend, for real, pretend. Weekend strong, right and wrong. Calling everybody's angels, angels, angels. Broke down on Damascus Road, hours waiting to be told. Reaping all the things we've sown. Traffic always stop and go. Calling everybody's angels, angels, angels. Maybe they can finally save us. Angels, angels. Calling everybody's angels. Maybe they can finally change us, angels. Green and gray, brave, afraid. Weekend strong, right and wrong. Calling everybody's angels, angels, angels. Calling everybody's angels, angels, angels. Well, these have all been songs from my brand new album entitled Highway Philosophers, and I'm going to leave you with the title track. And just want to say thanks to Jen for inviting me back. And last time I played the Sweet Little Variety Show, somebody wonderful played theremin, so you just never know what's around the corner. And I'm looking forward to the rest of the show tonight. So thanks for being with us. Sending very best wishes to you and all your loved ones for good health, with just deep gratitude to all the essential workers. And I know we're all in the process of states reopening and whatnot, but be safe. And if you want to find out more about me, you can go to my website, which is laraherscovitch.com. It's spelled like it sounds, and if you Google anything like it, you'll find me. We are a highway philosopher. We can drive alongside all the toughest truckers. We ride gently through the night. We let our lives tick by. flew in yesterday on dragonfly wings. Came around the bend just in time to see this new day begin. One road not taken, then the next, then the next, till we found ourselves standing right here in this gorgeous wilderness that is the Sweet Little Variety Show. If at askew spiritually, we built our home, the philosopher's stone, questions and promises to keep, and 100, 200, 3, 4, 500 highway miles to go before we sleep. There's Robert Frost behind me right now. Yeah. We swim in concrete rivers and dark corners of our minds. Any given moment, shine a light in there. You don't know what you'll find. So many theories piled high, while we watch the tire pressure getting closer to the true meaning of life. And somewhere in our container there's a door to a field. Any time of day or night, just say the word, we'll get the landing gear. Try to make something clear. Maybe what we found, what we lost, all the blind spots or the cost of where we steer. We built our home in the philosopher's stone, questions and promises to keep, and 100, 200, 3, 4, 500 highway miles to go. Well, tomorrow never knows, and if it did, it wouldn't tell. There really is no way to say if this is going well. I drew a compass on my skin, so when any fog rolls in, I know precisely where to begin. We built our home in the philosopher's stone, promises and questions to keep, and 500, 600, 7, 8, 900 highway miles to go before we sleep. Before we sleep, before we sleep, before we sleep.
Thank you, Lara. You can find her latest album, Highway Philosophers, at laraherscovitch.com. It has gotten rave reviews from the Boston Globe and other respected outlets. What are you doing in our show? Kidding. All right, next up. Our next performer is a Sweet Little Variety Show regular. We absolutely adore him. He made his comedy debut here in December 2011, and he has been a regular on the scene ever since. Some know him as the Pope of Drag Bingo and as the self-proclaimed gayest straight man in Rhode Island. Everyone, put your hands together for Mr. Rich Hite.
Okay, happy Virtual Pride Month, everybody. Now, as our wonderful host has already told you, my name is Rich, and that's a nickname for Richard. And with that name, I honestly feel pretty fortunate not to be much older than I am, because as I'm sure many of you know, there was a time when the usual nickname for Richard was Dick. And I don't have to tell you how tough it would be to grow up being called Dick this day and age. I was named for an Uncle Richard, and he was in fact always called Dick. But, he was lucky enough that the word had not taken on the connotations that it has now when he was a child. And what would have made matters even worse in his case is that his father's name was Oral. Now, it would have been tough enough growing up in the late 20th and early 21st centuries going by the name Dick. But if kids found out your father's name was Oral, I hate to think what would have resulted from that. But, now as it happens, I work in archives. And One of the things about working in archives is that you read a lot of old documents, and so you come to realize that a lot of words had different meanings in the past than they have now. For instance, I'll never forget reading a letter between two men who had gone to college together in the 1890s. This letter was at least 20 years after they had both graduated. The one writing the letter mentioned what fond memories he had in talking of the intellectual discussions they had once enjoyed, how fondly he remembered all the wonderful intercourse they so often enjoyed so far into the night. Because anybody reading that in the late 20th and 21st centuries would not be associating that with intellectual discussions. But getting back to my name, I also remember reading another letter in archives, written by a middle-aged man named Richard in the 1930s. He had a son named Richard, and the friend that he was writing to also had a teenage son named Richard. And so in writing to his friend, not surprisingly, the topic quickly turned to his son and his friend's son. And what he wrote was, you would not even recognize my dick now. He's grown 6 inches in just the past year. And I feel sure that if your dick has not grown at the same rate, he will soon enough. My son's as tall as I am now, so nobody can really call us Big Dick and Little Dick anymore. Okay, this is already getting interesting, but then he starts reminiscing. So he wrote, I'll never forget your visit when the boys were 5 years old. My dick had so much fun playing with your dick that weekend. For days afterward, all he kept asking was when he could play with your dick again. George and his family visited later the same summer, and I encouraged him to play with George's dick, but you know how it is when kids are that young. A 2-year age gap is really just too much. George's dick was just too small for him at that time. It's funny to think about that now, because when you consider how tall George is, I feel sure that in the next 2 or 3 years, his dick will outgrow either of ours. So there, I think you can easily understand why I'm happy that I never got the nickname Dick. Now, one of the things I'm wondering is if anyone watching this has ever heard of what's called the Hute syndrome. Well, probably not, because I and some colleagues at a previous job I had made it up, or at least as far as we know we made it up. I had never heard it before. But see, what Hute stands for is head up the ass. And, well, we all know that's just a figure of speech, right? Because it actually is not physiologically possible to literally stick your head up your ass. Well, at least that's what I always thought too, until the impeachment trial this past winter. And I remember that in spite of the overwhelming evidence against Donald Trump, 52 out of 53 Republican senators voted against removing him from office. And that actually taught me something. It is actually physiologically possible to stick your head up your ass if you don't have a spinal column. Yeah, Donald Trump. I mean, all you have to do, really, for any comedy bit, all I really had to do was stand up here and repeat his name continuously, and that would have been funny enough. But, we all hear what a stable genius he is. He spends this alleged genius on trying to figure out ways in which he's to scream fraud if he loses the next election. He was even complaining about fraud in the last one, even though he won in the Electoral College, because he lost the popular vote. But one of the things he's really been complaining about is mail ballots. And the latest thing I remember him hearing about, the thing about that was that groups of kids were banding together to steal ballots from mailboxes. Now, I don't know about any of you, but when I was a kid, if I was going to steal something, well, probably one of the first things that would have come to mind would have been some type of toy. Otherwise, maybe candy or something like that. But mail, in particular, mail ballots, just hard-pressed to think of what use I might have had for those when I was a kid. About one of the few things I might have wanted to make out of use paper for was to make paper airplanes. But, you can get paper anywhere. You don't have to steal mail to get it. Now, of course, there might be some enterprising kids out there who are thinking about making paper airplanes, and they might actually get the idea that a ballot with Trump's name on it, and particularly if it was one with his name checked off, that maybe if they took one of these ballots and made a paper airplane out of it and threw it, that this ballot, from having Trump's name on it, might have a little bit of an extra burst of hot air behind it. But that's really about the only idea I can come up with. I just wonder how boring Trump's own childhood was if he actually thought about stealing mail. But, yes, he's a stable genius. We've all heard this ad nauseum. And I'll admit, I'll think every now and again, okay, the guy's president of the United States. He must know something about something. After all, you can't be a complete idiot and end up as president of the United States, right? Yeah, right. But we all heard, I'm sure, about his idea for a cure for the virus that's going around. His thought was injecting some type of disinfectant. And, I have here a bottle of Lysol. And, I've been perfectly healthy throughout this whole thing. But, thinking about it, I've always heard an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, right? So I got to thinking, well, I'm not sick, but maybe if I actually try his idea, maybe I'll manage to stave it off. Now, I don't have a syringe, so I was just thinking, well, maybe just ingesting the stuff once a day. And so far, I've stayed healthy. I mean, I don't deny that every time I ingest it, I might feel a little dizzy for a while, maybe a little bit nauseous, but once I've recovered, from that, I'm fine, and I haven't caught any virus. So on that note, I'll have my swallow for the evening and bid you all good night.
Thank you, Rich. As always, that was very unique. We love you. Thank you so much for being on the show. Seriously, we absolutely fucking love you. All right, moving on. Our next performer is an AFAB, or assigned female at birth, teachable moment, drag performer in the Providence and Boston areas. She's a sweet little variety show newcomer, virgin, who joined us through Rhode Island Pride. Welcome. And in her free time, she likes to garden and spend time with her cat. Everyone, please give a very warm welcome to Miss Assa Sination.
The minute you walked in the joint, I could see you were a man of distinction, a real big spender, good looking, so refined. Say, wouldn't you like to know what's going on in my mind? So let me get right to the point. I don't pop my cork for every man I see. Hey, big spender, spend a little time with me. Wouldn't you like to have fun, fun, fun? How's about a few laughs, laughs? I could show you a good time. Let me show you a good time. The minute you walked in the joint, I could see you were a man of distinction, a real big spender, good looking, so refined. Say, wouldn't you like to know what's going on in my mind? So let me get right to the point. I don't pop my cork for every man I see. Hey, big spender. Hey, big spender. Hey, big spender. Spend a little time with
Welcome back. Thank you, Assa Sination. Fucking love Bob Fosse. That was a treat. Thank you so much. Our next performer is making me wish very much that we were live and all together, because the last time you did this when we were all together, it was just a beautiful moment that we all participated in. But we were very happy to welcome him back. He's a poet and an enigma, and today he is offering us an excerpt from an intimate improvised opera he calls Ritualized Blackness and the Liberated Ear Wormholes. So everyone, please tune in and welcome Mr. Vatic Kuumba.
Ooh, my only hope. Ooh, ooh, to serve this dope. Ooh, ooh, my only purpose. Ooh, ooh, is fill this surface. Ooh, ooh, still I will go. Ooh, just to move this dough. Ooh, still we feel the rain. Ooh, ooh, caught up in the pain. Ooh, ooh, life is like a game. Ooh, ooh, on view for them to laugh. Ooh. Ooh, all I have to earn. Ooh, ooh, is indebted to my past. Ooh, ooh, slept up in the rain. Ooh, ooh, soggy from the source. Ooh, ooh, still we do endure. Ooh. Ooh, we were meant for more, or we were never meant. Ooh, ooh, we were never sent. Ooh, ooh, never supposed to be. Ooh, ooh, nothing close to free. Ooh. Ooh, still we storm the castle. Ooh, ooh, hearkening to battle. Ooh, ooh, task of form to shatter. Ooh, ooh, that makes the next to splatter. Ooh, ooh, still the adder sings. Ooh. Ooh, the pattern is to bring, ooh, ooh, another Lord their things, ooh, ooh, still we cannot see, hey, but there's another, ooh, sunshine with light that shines this bright, sunshine this light with bright this light. Sunshine at night is bright, we find, hey. Sunshine at night, we find the light, Sunshine that bright, we walk through darkness. Sunshine that bright, we shine to hearken. Sunshine at light, we mark our tarot. Sunshine for light, we sign to arrows, hey. Sunshine at light, that's bright at light. Sunshine that's right at night is fine. Sunshine we find sublime in time. Living through light, that's all we have. And all that we grab and find through light, yay. Sunshine at night, sunshine that's bright. Reflect it, feel it right. Though we feel the bright. Though we feel the real is right. Sunshine at light, sunshine at night. Sunshine that's bright, sunshine at light. Though we feel it. Sunshine that's bright is all we find. Sunshine at night that's bright is light. Sunshine at night is bright and light. Sunshine at night we feel the brightness. Sunshine at night we feel with our time. Sunshine at night we feel in our hearts. Sunshine at light it sparks through the dark. Sunshine at night is all we find.
Welcome back. Thank you, Vatic. That was beautiful. All right. This always goes by so fast for me. I don't know about you. But we are at our final number, our ultimate act for the evening. So, Sweet Little Variety Show one-woman house cover band Sarah Rich will be joined by her invincible wee drummer Christopher Rossi. Don't blink, or you might miss some cameo appearances by a ragtag group bent on dismantling white supremacy. Holla! Yeah, this is going to be fun. Everyone, please give a very warm welcome for Miss Sarah Rich.
Well, your headlights, they are shining on the sidewalks of suburbia. You got cash in your front pocket, in a bag on the dash, silver lighter lying on the vinyl seat. As you roll yourself a cigarette, I say I've never been on this street. How'd you ever learn to play the blues in this town? How'd you ever learn to play the blues in this town? Well, your hands are reaching for me as the sun is going down. How'd you ever learn in this town? Down by the river, there's a place where we can go. You can play me Robert Johnson, tell me everything you know. I know you got a girlfriend, I know she's prettier than me. This is nothing but a lesson in music history. There's the turnaround, there's the beat. There's a vintage Gibson flat top right there in your backseat. How'd you ever learn to play the blues in this town? How'd you ever learn to play the blues in this town? Well, your hands are reaching for me as the sun is going down. How'd you ever learn in this town? In the morning, you can pretend that you don't know me. I will try to remember what you showed me. Right now, I got a head that's full of doubt. And you're driving me home with my dress on inside out. How'd you ever learn to play the blues in this town? How'd you ever learn to play the blues in this town? Well, your hands are reaching for me as the sun is going down. How'd you ever learn in this town? How'd you ever learn in this town? Breaking my back just to know your name. 17 tracks and I've had it with this game. I'm breaking my back just to know your name. But heaven ain't close in a place like this. Anything goes, but don't blink, you might miss. 'Cause heaven ain't close in a place like this. I said heaven ain't close in a place like this. Bring it back down tonight. Never thought I'd let a rumor in my Mumbai. Somebody told me that you had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend that I hadn't fed you very last year. It's not confidential, I've got potential. to something new, taking its toll, and I'm leaving without you. 'Cause heaven ain't close in a place like this. I said heaven ain't close in a place like this. Bring it back down tonight. Never thought I'd let a rumor in my moonlight. Somebody told me that you had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend that I hadn't fed you every last year. It's not confidential, I got potential, rushing around. Face yourself from me. I said maybe, baby, please. I just don't know now. When all I wanna do is try. Somebody told me that you had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend that I hadn't fed you every of last year. It's not confidential, I got potential, rushing around. Somebody told me you had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend that I hadn't fed you every last year. It's not confidential, I got potential, rushing around. Somebody told me you had a boyfriend who looked like a girlfriend that I hadn't fed you every last year. It's not confidential, I got potential, rushing around. Hello everybody, that was In This Town by Lisa Bastoni and Somebody Told Me by The Killers. This next song is by Carsie Blanton. Those of you that know me know I'm constantly pushing her music. Her live stream performances have been a bright spot for my family throughout COVID times. A lot of her songs give us hope for a better future, especially this next song called Shitlist, to which she dedicated to fascists. It will be released on her upcoming album that I can't wait to get. For now, you can find Shitlist on her Patreon page, which I will include a link to at the end of this video. I highly recommend it. I hope you enjoy, and please sing along. You come in at the top of my shit list, even though you look a little punk rock. You talk real loud, but you're totally witless. I think we've had enough of you and your talk, so your life ain't the dream that you thought it would be. So you cry and you scream like a cat in a tree. Well, you want a medal just for being a white boy. That ain't the way we do it no more. That ain't the way we do it no more. That ain't the way we do it no more. You got away with that shit before. That ain't the way we're gonna do it no more, no. Wish you'd never come out of that foxhole. Thought we were rid of you back in 45. Your baby Jesus won't save your soul. He said you better leave your neighbor alive, so your life ain't the dream that you think you deserve. And the kids on the street really get on your nerves now. You want it on me just for you and your fuck boys. That ain't the way we do it no more. That ain't the way we do it no more. That ain't the way we do it no more. You got away with that shit before. That ain't the way we're gonna do it no more, no. You say you want a white nation. That ain't the way we do it. Mass deportation.
That was righteous. Thank you so much, Sarah, and thank you to some of our sweet little family members who participated in that number. And we want to give Sarah a lot of love and congratulations and Bisha'a Tova, because next month it's her birthday and she has a baby due, because she can sing, she can play guitar, she can edit our video, she can have a baby. She's fucking amazing. Sarah, we love you. So we are now at the end. Oh my God. If you enjoyed this show, if you have any money left, please give us your money. You can use the links that we've put up. Money goes to Rhode Island Pride, it goes to some of our performers, and it goes to the Rhode Island Solidarity Fund. You've been so generous the last 2 shows. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And thank you for bearing with us. This may or may not be the last time we come to you virtually. It's been a ton of hard work. It's been a lot of fun. It has been very surreal and weird. I am in my living room right now. We want to say thank you to my husband, Patrick, who created this set and has made it so that I'm not just coming across like a dick sitting on the couch. Thank you, honey. I love you. Meza and Tina, fucking love you guys. Miss you guys. Koki, our designer, thank you. The Askew crew, love you guys and miss you so much. Sarah, Jen, all of our sweet little regulars, all of our new fans for tuning in, and everyone who came down and contributed their time and talent this evening. Thank you so much. You can email us at sweetlittleemail@gmail.com to get on our mailing list. Offer feedback, find out how you can share your talent, join a future lineup. We love weirdos. Come and join us. So everyone, that is our show. Please have a safe, happy, and meaningful Pride Month. Black Lives fucking matter. My name is Eva Destruction. Good night.